Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick of the Michigan State versus Georgia Southern college basketball matchup on Tuesday, November 28, 2023. Of course, I do tons of free picks every day. When you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some more than others. Those are the ones you find at our website under the Premium Picks tab. And of course, you can use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. So text that number you see on the screen because it's not available on the website. The only way to get it is to text that number. But let's get to this one. Michigan State taking on Georgia Southern, and Michigan State playing its typical brutal schedule that they play every single year. And of course, they haven't entered into Big Ten play. But after this game against Georgia Southern, they have two Big Ten games before they go back out of conference. Big Ten and a few of the other conferences do this as well now, where you play a couple of games in December that are within the conference. You go back outside, finish up your out-of-conference schedule, and then head back in after the new year and play pretty much the entire way in is going to be conference play. But in this one, Spartans enter this one at 3-3, and like I said, two Big Ten games coming up. It's Wisconsin and Nebraska. Then they face off against Baylor in out of conference. And 3-3, 3-1 straight up at home, but 2-4 against the number this season. Tom Izzo's team, like I said, they don't make any excuses, and they certainly, it's not like they've been playing against soft teams and getting upset. On the other side of it, it's Georgia Southern is 0-6, a perfect 0-4 on the road, and 0-6 against the number. Does Georgia Southern have anything here that will lead us to believe that they can cover this massive spread against Michigan State, who, like I said, has a lot on their plate coming forward? When we look at Sparty, a lot of the things that we expected to see from them in a typical Tom Izzo team, we're seeing here, where they play really good defense. They're sixth best in the nation in shooting percentage against, but really guarding the perimeter is where they've had some trouble against some of these better teams. Teams take a lot of shots against them, so they've been converting a decent amount. But when it comes to actual shooting percentage from beyond the arc, Sparty's been pretty good here, just allowing just 27.9%. About the top 50 in college basketball this year, and that 35.5 overall shooting percentage against is sixth best in the nation. Georgia Southern, they don't really shoot the three particularly well, but they're not absolutely horrible at it like they are at just about everything else. But when we look at the Michigan State offense, we know that they have some serious sharpshooters on this team, but it hasn't really equaled a very high conversion rate from beyond the three-point arc. They're shooting just 26.8%. Now, they played against some pretty good teams that defend the three really well. Duke and Arizona primarily, but still, when you have guys that have the ability to shoot in the 40% plus range from beyond the arc, guys that are 75 or 90% plus free throw shooting type of guys, you expect it to be a little bit higher. Maybe they use this game against Georgia Southern to try and put that all together. I think what we have here in this game, though, is I think just a Georgia Southern team that is very, very outmatched. Generally, Michigan State, they seem to take their foot off the gas in spots like this, but I just think that, I think in this case, they probably don't, but I still think it's probably just way too many points to be laying. I'm going to take Georgia Southern in the big number, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at Sports Chat Plays. They're 100% free, and the way they work, they show you how often historically all the bets on the board have hit. Pair them with today's odds, putting you on the most favorable bets on the board today.